Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. 안녕하세요, I'm Stephanie, fellow dancer, here to teach you Vivace by LIGHTSUM. So, let's get started.
So, to start off, I'm going to be kind of doing or switching between a lot of the kind of center-ish parts here. So, just, be patient with me. But, from here, I'm going to place my left toe next to my right foot, and I'm going to bring my arms down my side, and I'm going to be looking slightly down. From there, you're going to wait maybe a few counts or so, and then we're going to basically bring our arms across the front, bring them up, and slowly bring them out. So this is like fast, up to here, and then you're going to slowly bring your arms out to the side. So about halfway here. Once you do that, you're going to go 1, 2 with your arms. So come down twice with your arms, and then from there, I'm going to then cross my arms again, and I'm going to bring my arms kind of like that. So 1, 2, 3 to here. So left arm is going to be horizontal, palm facing down. Right hand's going to come all the way around from the right to the left side of the cheek. Back of your hand should be at your cheek here, like this. And you're going to basically be switching your feet. So now right toe next to left foot, and you're kind of facing that front left corner. From there then, you're then going to turn again to face front. But with that, we're going to bring our arms in front, circle them out, and then straighten them. So again, circle them in, out, until your palms are facing to the back here. From there then, I'm then going to kind of bend my knees, sit onto that left hip, and with that I'm going to bring my hands kind of up to the ceiling, or my palms up to the ceiling. I'm going to bend them and kind of bring them, my fingers toward my head. So if I'm here, it's going to look like this. Again, you can add a little head tilt if you want to. And then from there, you're going to pop up to the right, flick those fingers out, away from you, and come back in. From there then, you're then going to kind of pop back up to the right, and this time you're going to flick your hands and bring your arms down to the side. So it's like this, and then like that. I'm going to take 1, 2 steps. So right, left, bringing my right finger to my lip, and then from there I'm going to just flick that right finger to the front, and then I'm going to slide to my right here. So now with the right, I'm going to kind of switch the majority part, but we're going to place our left foot behind ourselves, or left toe, and we're going to basically bring the right hand up, flick it down, and slowly bring it down. And with that, you want to kind of bring your head back as you slowly come down, and do some kind of like a little head chest wave here. So it's going to look like that. So then from here, you're going to come down. So really bend those knees, really stick out that butt, and then you're going to come up. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then again, I'm going to pick up my left foot just slightly. I'm going to place it down. I'm going to bring my hands like this. So left arm's going to be wrapped around the belly. Right hand's going to come behind the head. Elbow should be out. And then from there, you're going to come down onto your right knee, turn and face left. You're going to place your fingers on your shoulders. So then from here, I'm going to open up my hands like that. So across the front and open. Palm should be facing down, and you're in stand. From there, you're going to take like 2 steps, kind of to your spot. Again, I'm going to be transitioning to more of the solo part. So we're going to go 1, 2. So 2 steps, 2 really quick steps with kind of 2 fingers down here. So 1, 2. And then from there, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So you want to make sure that your right foot's in back, left foot's in front. You're going to sweep that right hand in front, then left hand. So it's going to be like 1, 2. And then from there, you're going to place your left foot down in front. So it's like 1, 2, 3, like that. So again, with the front, you're just going to kind of flick your fingers very gently in front of yourself, crossed. And then from there, slowly pick up your left foot, bring that left hip forward, and then you're going to cross your hands in front and bring them out to the side. Palm should be facing the back. So again, from here, 1, 2. From there, you're then going to sit onto your right hip. You're going to bring your hands slightly and then flick them out to the side, just like that. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now this will be that part before we go on. So from our position here, wait a few counts, raise the hands up, slowly bring them out. 1, 2, arms down. Cross them in front of yourself, turn to face that front left corner. Circle the arms out. Bring them in, bend the knees. Flick out, come back down. Flick out all the way. 1, 2 steps. Little finger forward and slide to the right. From there, 1, 2, come down and up. 1, 2 to the left. Come up. 1, 2 flicks of the hands. 1, 2 flick front. 1, 2 flick side. So from our flick side, I'm then going to step left, right. So you want to make sure that your right toe is in front and you're really bending that left knee. And with that, you're just going to bring your hands up next to your ears. Palms should be facing forward. Thumb should be at your ears. So then from here, I'm going to bend my left hand down. So palm should be facing down. Then I'm going to come up with my right hip, and I'm going to basically bend my right hand and raise my left. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then from there, come back to neutral, and you're just going to straighten your right hand. So again, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, like that. From there then, you're going to step back onto your right foot, kind of towards the back. And with that, you kind of want to be facing that front corner. With the hands, you're going to kind of start here, and you're going to open them up. So here, and then open them up. Both palms should be facing down here, and you can add a little hip rise with your left. And then from there, you're going to come back to straight, bend those knees, make sure your left foot's in front, and you're going to basically push those hands down to your side. So palms should be facing down, and then from there, you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right hand, left hand, coming front of yourself, and then 1, 2, 3, kind of standing up there. From there then, you're going to place both heels down, you're going to bring your arms down, and then you're going to hop. So your feet are hip distance, legs straight, you're going to bring your fingers out next to you, and then you're going to go 1 to the right, so right finger is going to come right, bend that left knee, then you're going to switch, bringing that left hand finger down, and then from there, you're going to hop, so your feet are together. At this point, I'm just placing my right toe next to my left foot, facing that front left corner. You're going to bring your hands like this, so both hands should be kind of up, and then from there, you're going to open them up, bend the knees, and sit. So, again, from 1, 2, 3, come down, up, to the right, left, and then from there, hop together, and open the hands up and bend the knees. From here, I'm going to switch over to majority part, and so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So, in basically kind of 3 steps here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to here. So always starting with that right foot, you're going to do 3 claps to the right side, and then you're going to switch over back to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, facing that kind of the front right corner here, tilting your head to the hands, and then from there, I'm going to place my right foot out, kind of towards behind myself. I'm going to open my right hand to the right, so at this point, both palms should be up, and then from there, you're going to do a little chest pop. So 1, 2, so it's going to be 1, 1, 2. Then from there, I'm going to sit onto my right hip, bend that right knee, slide my hands down to my knees. And with this, you want to really lean forward. From there, I'm then going to hop my left foot under myself, and I'm going to cross my right toe over to the front left corner. Hands should be kind of behind your back like this. And then from there, you're going to switch, switch, switch. So it's going to be 2 to the corner and then 2 to the front. Always starting with that right foot in front, ending with that left foot in front. From there then, I'm then going to kind of step onto my left foot. I'm going to bring my right foot front, like that. And as I do that, I'm going to basically bring my arms like this. So left is going to be the table, right finger is going to come front. We're going to go 1, 2. So it's going to be kind of a moving forward, so definitely give yourself enough room. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to go 1, 2. So 1, right, left. Bring those hands down and behind. And with that, you also want to tilt your head to the right as well. And then from there, you're going to hop and bring that right foot front again. And with that, you're going to do kind of like a hug. So just wrapping your arms in front of yourself. Again, you can add a little head tilt to the right. 1, 2, 3, and come down. So with that, it's going to be 2 revolutions, bringing that right hand up, and then bringing it down like you're saying you can do it. Just like that. So all together, it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and come down. And then from there, you can slide in towards the center. So you can be, either you're going to be on the left side or right side, but you just want to slide either right or left in towards the center. Just arms down the side, feet together. So then from here, I'm going to be kind of doing the left side majority part, but you can also do the right side, just do the opposite of me. There's also the center part, which is a lot easier, but we're just going to learn the left side. So I'm going to slide to the left, and then I'm going to immediately place my right foot down, about hip distance here. And I'm going to be leaning forward, and I'm going to bring my hands like this. So right hand should be lower than left hand, and you should just kind of be making like a fist with your hands here. So with the lean, you also want to make sure that you're slightly arching your back. So it's going to be something like this, and you can also vary at different heights as well. So it's going to be a slide and then place to this position. From there, you're going to wait like a count or so, and then you're going to go 1, 2. So you're going to basically tilt your head back and back front. With the hands, you're going to bring your fist, and you're going to bring them towards the left. So flexing those wrists and bringing them back to normal. So all together it's going to look like this, like that. From there, I'm going to go 1 and 2. So we're going to, from here, I'm just going to bend my right knee. I'm going to bring my wrist together, still my hands as fist, and then from there, I'm going to hop right, left, and I'm going to switch. So at this point, right hand should be up, and then left hand should be up. From here, then, I'm then going to hop 1, 2. So it's going to be 1, flicking those hands up high, and 2, flicking them down low and bending those knees. So 1, 2. That one's pretty quick. And then from there, you're going to go 1, 2. So you're going to circle your shoulders back. First the left, then the right. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Or 1, 2, whichever one. 1, 2, like that. So right. So I always do right, left, like this. Hands are just going to be at the side like this for the time being. From there, I'm then going to place my left foot out to the left, bend the knees. I'm going to place my hands on my belly. So left hand's going to be up high, right hand's going to be low. So it's going to be 1 and then 2. So first the left, hop left, right, switch the hands. So now right over left, like that. Place that right foot down, and we're going to go 1 and 2. So it's going to be 1, placing that left foot out to the left, bending that left knee. You're going to bring your hand and push, or you bring your left hand and your palm and push it to the right, like this. Then you're going to bring it towards the left side, turn that left knee in, and then push it again back towards the right, but now down lower, kind of towards your hip, to the right. So it's 1 and 2, like that. And then from there, we're going to go 1, 2. So in 2 steps, really getting those hips involved here, really bending those knees. We're going to first step to the right and to the left. With that, we're just going to be patting our hands up to our chest. So it's going to be 1, 2, like that. So then from there, you're going to basically step onto the right and then come up onto your left heel. And then step onto the left and come up onto the right heel. With the hands, you're basically going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So always starting with the right, left, right comes up, and then left, right, left comes up. And you really want to tilt those head. So from here to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to here. From there then, I'm then going to turn to face my front left corner, and I'm going to place my right foot to the front right corner. So with that, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Again, it's going to be kind of like what we did before, but now towards the corner, starting with the right foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just keeping those hands down to the side. Then from there, I'm going to place my right foot towards that front right corner. I'm going to stick out my right hip, really straighten those legs, straighten that left arm here, bring that fist up. So it's going to be like this. And then from there, 1, 2. So you're going to come up with the hip, and then come down and do 2 pats. And then 1 more, bring that right arm out gently, and then 1, 2. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to here. From there then, you're going to take maybe like 4, 3 quick steps until you're either facing to the right, like this. So you want to make sure that your right hand's to your mouth, left hand and palm is pushed up towards the ceiling. You can either be to here, or you can be here. So basically doing the opposite, but to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. You're gonna wait maybe like half a count or so. And then from there, you're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's gonna be a chasse, chasse. You can also do it left and right if you want to, but it doesn't really matter. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then from there, I'm gonna hop, bring my left foot out, and I'm gonna flick both of my hands to the left side. So it's gonna look something like this. And then, just as a really quick transition, I'm gonna bring everything together, feet together, arms down to side. So, if you wanna, you can also do it to the other side, so you can go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 if you want to. From there, slide, and place that right foot down, lean back, and come back to neutral. Right, hop left, hop 1, 2 to the right, and 1, 2 together. Left, right, and 1 and 2 to here. Step right, left, patting the chest. 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3 to the left. From there, step 1, 2, 3, 4. Place that right foot front. 1, 2 pats. Come out again. 1, 2 pats. From there, a few steps, a few quick steps to your position here. And then chasse 1, 2, and push and flick them out and bring them together. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our kind of flick here, I'm going to step left, right, bend the knees, bend that left hand, right hand, bring it straight, step back onto the right, and come down. Right, left, 1, 2, 3 with the hand, bring everything down, hop to this position, to the right, left, bring it together, and bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Place that right foot back, chest pop, come down, hop 1, 2 to the corner, and 1, 2 to the front. From there, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and come down. And then from there, slide in towards the center. So then, because I'm doing that very quick transition, I'm going to actually be transitioning to the center part. But with that, I'm going to hit my head with my wrist, so inside of my wrist, and I'm going to bring them out. So it's going to be like 1, 2, and then I'm going to come down. So 1, 2, slowly come out, and then immediately come down, placing your hands on your right knee here. You can lean forward in order to help a little bit, and then from there, you're going to, well, you can if you want to, but you're basically going to come up, and with that, you're going to basically, or you can also pick up your right foot, but you're going to place very abruptly your hands in front crossed. So your palm should be facing towards you. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then slowly come up just a little bit. Come up, just like this, and then from there you're going to basically kind of bring your hands in, and then slowly bring them out to the side. With that, you want to kind of look towards the left. It's going to look like this, and then 1, 2. From there, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. So with that, you can really bend your knees, pick up that foot, place it down, just to add a little bit more effect. But you really want to be bouncy at this part. So with that, then you're then going to flick to the sides first, flick in front of yourself, but your arms are separate, and then bring them back cross in front of yourself. So again, all together, it's going to look like 1, 2, 1. So all together, it's going to look like this. So it's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 to here. And then from there, I'm going to slide my left foot out, I'm going to slide my right foot out, bend that left knee, bring that left hand here, then right. So it's going to be 1, 2, like that. So 1, bring that left hand, or right hand, sorry, in front, and then to the ear. So 1, 2, and then bring that right hand kind of the same way up. So left and then right together. And then from there, I'm going to push both my palms towards the front, and I'm going to basically switch my feet. So left toe in front, or next to right foot here, like that. From there, then I'm then going to turn to my left, again switching my feet. So right toe next to left foot. Hands are just going to come behind the back here. You're going to take 1, 2 steps, or sorry, 1 step with the right, and then hop with that left foot till you're facing front, feet hip distance. Hands are going to be in front of your shoulders, palms facing forward, just as fists. And then from there, we're going to go 1, bringing that right shoulder forward, hop 1, 2. So 1, it's going to hop onto the right, and then place that left foot down. With that, you're just going to bring your hands down and behind yourself. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And with that, you really want to lift that left foot up. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And then from there, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with the hands. Always starting with the right, left, right, and then you just want to place that right hand on your left hand for that last one. With the feet, again, you want to be facing kind of that front right corner, but you're going to be traveling to your spot. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 steps, making sure that your left heel is slightly off the ground here. And then you're going to go 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, you're going to pop your right shoulder. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop that right shoulder, straighten the leg, and come back down. So at that point, kind of switching over to the center part, I'm going to step left, right, until I'm really facing to the left here. Feet together. And with that, you're going to bring your left hand up. Palm should be facing front. And you're going to basically be making a circle with your right hand, first going to the left, and then back up to the right. So it's going to look something like this. From there, I'm going to then step right, left. Again, bringing that left toe next to my right foot, really bending those knees, bringing my hands down, and then coming up with kind of like a little wave here. So altogether, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, pop up, left, right, make that circle, right, left, come up. So at this point, you should want to make sure that your hands are on your hips and you're facing to the right. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our flick out to here, bring it together. I'm going to go 1, 2, come down and slowly a little bit come up. From there, place in front and bring those hands out to the side. From there, 1, 2, 3, bringing it back in front. Bring that right hand, left hand up, and push those hands forward. Turn to face to the left. 1, hop to here. Right shoulder, hop. Right shoulder, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the hands, pop the right shoulder forward, come up, or come back down. Step 1, 2, make the circle with your hand. Step 1, 2, come up. So then from here, you're going to hop right, left, towards the left side. And you're going to cross your right foot over your left. With that, you're just going to bring your left hand kind of to your right shoulder here, and you're going to be circling your right hand back behind yourself. So from the left to the right. So all together, if I'm here, it's going to be 1, 2. Then you're going to step, place your left foot out to the left, and you're going to basically cross and open up to your chest. So 1, 2, 1, like that. I'm going to pick up my right foot. I'm going to then place it down, slowly turn to face the right, and come back down. So it's not really slow, but you're basically going to turn right and come down onto that left knee. Or you can just kind of keep it here. So with the hands, if I'm here, I'm going to bring my right arm in front of myself, and you're going to circle that around. And with that, you're going to circle your left arm around your head, starting with the right, to the back, and to the left. So all together it looks like this. So with that, it's going to look here. 1, 2, slowly turn to face right and come down. So at this point, you want to make sure that both of your hands are in front. Left hand's going to be on top of the left hand, or left hand's going to be on top of right, my bad. And with that, you also want to tilt your head to the right. So then from here, I'm going to place my left fingers on my head, then my right, and then you're going to basically pop the fingers out away from you. So both of them. So again, it's going to be left, right, pop. Then you're going to stand and hop until your right toe is next to your left foot. Bend those knees slightly. And with that, you're going to circle your left arm up high first, and then right until you're here. So right arm should be higher than left arm. Hand should be kind of in fist here, and slightly bending the knees. And then from there, you're going to pop up, just kind of straighten the legs, and you're going to pop those hands open. So 1, 2, and close. So 1, 2, like that. From there then, I'm going to go 1, 2. So you can do kind of a step, or you can do a little hop till your feet are hip distance. You're going to bring your right hand or right fingers to your head, and then you're going to kind of flick them out and bring them down. So 1, 2. So 1, 2. Also with this part, you can start to stand up, so you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, hop, 1, 2. So then from here, you can either step to the right, or you can do a little hop to separate your feet hip distance to the right. With the hand, I'm going to place my right hand on my head, I'm going to flick, and then bring it down. So as I do that, I'm going to bend my knees and sit onto my right hip. And then same thing to left. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. From there, I'm then going to switch back to the right. I'm going to cross and open my hands out. Wrist should be flexed, palm should be facing down, and your hand should be in a fist. Head tilted to left. From there then, I'm then going to pick up my right foot. So really bend that knee, and I'm going to cross and open them up. So So if I'm here, then 1, 2 to here, tilt the head to the left. From there then, you're going to go 1, 2. So it's going to be right step, left step, circling those hands out. So right, left, like that. Then from there you're going to hop, feet together, facing front. So if I'm at the corner here, you're going to be facing front. You're going to do maybe like a slight hop, lean forward as you hop those hands open. So 1, 2, like that. And then from there you're going to go 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 1. So with the pop, come back down to the knee. Then from there you're going to straighten that leg. You're going to kick that right foot to the right as much as you can. You're going to bring those hands out to the side. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You're going to look to the right here. And then from there, bring it all back down. And then again, pick up that right foot. But now the knee should be facing towards the front. Hands can be just behind the back. Then we're going to place our right foot towards the front, so we're not facing to the left here. I'm going to keep my left arm behind my back. I'm going to wrap my right arm around to the front here. Here you can look to the back if you want to. Really bend those knees. And then from there, we're going to basically kind of do a turn-ish, but basically you're picking up your right foot. Again, knee in front of yourself. And with the arms, it's going to be 1 and then 2. So slightly lower than 90. Bent, very gently bent here. Very pretty fingers. And your hands should be, or palms should be facing to the ground. So 1, 2, like that. So really slow it down once you get to this position. Then you're going to take 2 steps. We're going to step right, down, left, down. So you're going to step back to the right. Right hand's going to be to the left side. Sit down onto that right hip. Bring that right hand to the shoulder. Step left. And same thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And with that, you want to tilt your head like that. And then with that, you can either slide to left or right, but with the hands, you can either go 1, 2, or you can either go 1, 2, like that. So it doesn't really matter. Or you can do a little bit of the center part. So after here, you can just bring that right foot toe in, bring those hands out just like this. So just grabbing my right hand with my left, opening up my right hand, and then slowly closing into a fist. So then from there, I'm going to slide to my right here, but you can also do left, or you can just kind of step 1, 2, like that. But we're going to go 1, 2. So sliding that left toe next to the right, slightly bending those knees. With the hand is going to be right hand, and then left hand to your same cheeks. So just like that. Palm should be facing away from you. So back of your hands should be to your cheeks. So it's going to be 1, 2. So you can actually kind of just keep them here. So a little cross. So 1, 2, and then 3, like that. So 1, 2. Once I get to here, I'm going to slowly kind of come up. So slight wave with my butt here. I'm going to slowly come up. And with the hand, you're just going to separate them very slowly up to your cheekbones here. So 1, 2, 3 to here. So then from here, you're going to turn to face front, leg straight, left toe next to the right foot. I'm going to cross my arms in front of myself. And then from there, I'm going to switch my feet. So right toe next to left foot. I'm going to open up my arms, bend those knees. Make sure your palms are facing to the ground here. And then from there, you're going to basically do this hand. So if I'm here, I'm going to bring up my left hand like it's a platter. So palm should be facing up. And with the right hand, you're going to circle and then place. So again, circling that finger in, out, over the head, and then you want to be pointing to your left palm here. This is going to look something like that. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. So you want to make sure that your right palm is facing towards the left. I know it's a little awkward, but just get used to it. And then from there, you're going to basically turn to the right, switching feet again, so left to the next right foot, and you want to be facing to the right, and you want to be kind of sticking out that left hip and straightening that leg like that. So then with the hand, you're basically going to follow it around until it's to your right side. And with that, the palm is going to very naturally come to face you. But you want to make sure that you're still pointing to your palm. So all together, like 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So then from here, you're going to hop back onto your right foot towards the left. Left foot is going to come up. And with that, you're going to bring your hands kind of to your hips like this. So just like that. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 1, 2. So if I'm here, it's going to hop onto left and then hop onto right. So it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 1 like that. So again, 1, 2 to here. So once you're here, you're going to flip those hands out like that. You're going to do one more like that. And then we're going to go 1, 1, 2. So basically I'm going to hop onto my left foot, 1, 2, placing my right toe out to the right. I'm going to hop and switch. I'm going to bring my hands kind of behind myself. Then I'm going to hop, switch. I'm going to push both my palms in front of myself. Switch again, bring my hands out to the side, so palms facing up, like that. And then from there, I'm going to place my left foot in. I'm going to bring my hands in, or my fingers towards myself. So right should be on top of left. And then we're going to go 1, 2, or 1, 2 with the step. So again, from our 1, look out, 1, sorry, a little mistake here. But after the second one, you're going to immediately come to this one. So 1, 2 to here. Hands behind the back, to the front, bring it out, bring that left foot in, step 1, 2. So we're going to step right, left, together, bend those knees slightly, and you're just going to circle those hands. So right's going to go up, and then we'll come back down. So it's going to be a circle switch here. So 1, 2, like that. Also with that, you can add a little chest pop there. From there, I'm going to slide to my left here. I'm going to kind of cross my hands in front, slowly bring those hands out to the cheeks, and then from there, I'm going to hop my feet together, bend those knees, lean forward, come up to here, and hop. So with the hop, you also kind of want to be facing towards the front left corner a little bit. So again, it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. And then from there, we're going to do the same thing. So right, left, pop forward, right foot out to the right, bring it up, and then from there, you're going to, well actually, from here, you're just going to turn to face to the left. Make sure your head is tilted to the left, just, for clarity's sake here. Hands can just be behind the back. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 to here. I'm going to show you feet first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's basically going forwards and back, starting with the right foot. So 1, 2, 1, 2, sticking out that butt. 1, 2, 1, 2, again sticking out the butt. So you're going to do that basically 3 times. So from here, you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So again, with the hands, you're going to be basically sticking your left hand out. You can be low or you can be 90, doesn't really matter. But you're going to bring your right hand down and behind yourself. Then as you step back, you're going to bring it to your hand and raise it a little. So it's going to be like 1, 2. Again, one more time to the hand. And then from there, you're going to bring it under your chin and then back out. So altogether, it's going to look like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So also with the head as well, when you're going forwards, your head is tilted to the left, and then when you come back, your head is tilted back and to the right. So let's try to do this all together. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And from there, I'm going to step right, left. And with the hands, I'm basically going to cross them, bring both my fists in towards myself, and then bring it out until my palms are facing up towards the ceiling. So altogether, it's like 1, 2. So again, if I'm here, I'm going to step 1, 2 into this position right here. And then from here, you're going to step 1, 2 again. So right, left, you're going to circle right arm and then left arm on top until you're here. So if I'm here, it's going to be 1, 2. And then from there, you can take 1, 2, 3 to there. So again, with the raising up, come up, or bring it in, out, circle, and then bring it up. So a little note also on the right part before we continue, but you can like slowly come up just to kind of prolong before the next section. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our last up facing to the right here, we're going to hop 1, 2 to the left, place, step back, come down to the knee here, left hand, right hand, pop up, hop left, right to here, and another pop. From there to the right, to the left, right again, come up to the left, 1, 2, pop forwards, to the right, bring it up, and place down to the front. From there, spin, 2, 3 step, or 2 steps here, to the right, to the left, bring it together into your pose if you want to, or again you can go like this, whichever one really. From there, 1, 2, 3 to your spot, bring across, out, bring it to the left, and up to the right. From there, 1, 2, 1, 2, and back, front, side, step 1, 2 to here. From there, slide to the left, come down and up to the front left corner. 1, 2, hop forward to the right, face to the left. From there, 1, 2, 1, 2 to the face, 2, step 1, 2, bringing those hands in front, 1, 2, bringing up on top of each other. And then step 1, 2, 3 to there, cross out to the left, and circle to the right. So after coming here, I'm going to be doing the center part. So I'm going to step back onto my right foot, and I'm basically going to come here. So left heel up, and with the hands we're going to go right, left to here. So you want to make sure that you're kind of circling your wrist, right, left, and then bringing your palms to face up towards the ceiling away from you. So with that, you can raise your head just a little bit, like that. Then from there, you're going to bring everything back to front. So with the hands, you're going to basically bring your palms towards yourself, kind of to your head here. And you want to look from up to front. I'm going to place my left heel down. I'm going to place my right foot towards the right, stick out that hip, and with that, right hand's going to come from the left side, kind of under. So it's going to look like that. So then from here, I'm going to basically place or slide my right toe next to my right foot. I'm going to lower my left hand. I'm going to point to my head with my right hand to the right side of my left side of my body. And then from there, you're going to basically kind of point out away from yourself. And with that, you're going to stick out your right hip and bring it back in. So if I'm here, it's going to be like 1, 2. From there, then I'm going to go 1, 2. So it's going to be circling out, in, and then towards the front. And with that, you can tilt your head slightly. So at this point, right finger should be facing front, palm should be facing down. From there, you're going to go 1, 2. So it's going to be 1 to the right, 1 slightly to the left. Bring those hands in, and then open up. So you want to make sure your hands or palms are facing towards each other, and they're kind of to the left side of your body, and you're tilting your head to the left. From there, then you're then going to open as you kind of tilt your heads to the right, and you're going to slowly open those hands, mainly the right hand to the right here. So if I'm here, it's like 1, 2, 3, like that. Bringing that left hand up. Then from there, I'm going to place my right foot behind myself. I'm going to bring both my fists in front of myself. Palms should be facing toward me. I'm going to open them up. So kind of just slowly. So 1, 2. Until kind of my hands are in front of myself. Then I'm going to slide them up to my face. So right hand, you want to make sure it's horizontal, just like this. Left hand's going to be vertical and coming up behind. So all together it's going to look like this. Then from there, I'm going to circle my left hand behind my head. I'm going to basically then close my right hand into a fist, like that. And then I'm going to bring my left arm up above and in front until my finger's in front of my face. And of course, right hand's going to just come down the side. So again, with that part, it's going to be coming up to the mouth, circle back, close that right hand into a fist, and bring that left finger in front. So I know that was a really weird hand section, but we'll go over it one more time. So from here, so 1, 2, 3, with the hands up to the head, step to the right, bring that right finger to the head, bring that right hip out, and back in. Circle out in front, right, left, open to here. Open the hands up to the front, bring them up to the mouth, left hand behind, close that right hand to a fist, and bring that left hand in front of your mouth. So then from here, I'm going to be switching over to the majority, one of the majority parts. We're going to come down onto our right knee. I'm going to bring my arms on top of each other, so right on top of the left, and you want to look down. From there then, you're then going to come up with your head, and you're going to open your arms, so still right higher than left. Then from there, you're going to basically, well, you just want to be here. So no butt on foot. You're going to come up. So then from here, I'm going to basically kind of like raise up a little bit onto my right knee here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick out my left hip. I'm going to slide my left hand to my inner thigh here, to the knee. And I'm going to bring my right hand behind my head. So I'll take at least a look like this. So with the hip, it's like that. And then from there, come back to normal. And flick that right hand out. So it's like 1, 2. And then from there, you're going to stand up, 2, flip that left hand to the left. And then we're going to bring everything together. And we're going to do a slight body wave here. So you can either do it to the left or to the right. I'm going to be doing to the right here. You're then going to take a few steps. Again, everyone's going to be facing the front right corner here. I'm going to place my hands on my hips, and I'm going to be doing another upper body wave here. From there then, on your count, you're going to place that left foot out to the left, really bend that right knee. At this point, you're kind of facing to the right here, or to the front. And with the arms, you're going to go 1, 2, so sliding right hand to the face here. Make sure your arm is slightly bent. So from here, it's going to look something like that. And with that, you can add a little head circle from the right to the left. So it's going to look something like that. So then from here, I'm going to kind of hop or step back onto my left foot, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, still continuing with the majority part. Step back onto the left foot. We're going to skip 1, 2, place that right foot in front, come up kind of onto a releve, and then come back down. So hands are going to be by your side until the releve, and then they're going to be kind of to the side of your head. And you're going to look up and then come down. So it's 1 and then 2. From here, I'm going to make these arms. So right arm on top of left always, or at this point. You want to make sure your right palm's towards the left side. Also your left palm is also to the left side. Right hand is pointing up, left hand's facing down. From there, you're then going to open. So from cross to open, and then from there, again, cross, no. So it's going to be like 1, 2. So from here, I'm going to lift up my right foot as I cross, bring it together, open the hands up, lift that left foot, cross, right arm under left arm, and then open. So don't change the arms, just change the position of where they are. It makes it a lot easier to remember. And it's going to be 1, 2, like that. From there then, you're going to kind of go back to what we did before. So flick, flick down, 1, 2 to here. From there, 1, 2, like that. And then from here, we're going to change it up a little bit, because we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So you can think of it as like a chassé, but like in place. So basically placing my right foot, and then hopping, place that left foot, hopping together. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Hands are just going to be on hips, and as you kind of come forward, you really want to lean forward. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. From there, same thing to here. Very, very quickly, I'm going to place my right foot in towards myself. Left foot's going to come out. We're going to go 1, 2. So you think of it as kind of like sliding to the left a little bit, but stepping very slowly to the left. With that, I'm going to extend my right arm very slowly to the left as well. Don't forget to tilt your head to the left. So we're going to go 1, and then 2. So on 2, we're going to come back onto that right hip, bend those knees. I'm going to then bend my right arm back towards the right. At this point, palm should be facing towards the back. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. With the head, it's going to be going forward and then back, forward, and back. So then after 2 of those to your spot, with this you can either go 1, 2, like that. So you're basically going to bring your left arm in front of yourself, palm should be facing towards you, and right arm is going to just be doing a wave twice. And with that, you're going to be doing kind of a few steps in place with a little kind of body wave here. You don't have to do the body wave if you think it's a little hard. Or what you could do, and what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go down onto my right knee here, facing to the left, just like this. And then from there, after 2 of those, you're then going to kind of bring your hands on the same level, palms facing away from you, and pop. So if I'm here, it's going to be like that. And then from there, I'm gonna come up, hop into like a little pose here. So with that, you wanna circle your head down, left, down, right, like that. So 1, 2, to here. So whatever pose you really want to. You're gonna take like a few steps. So 1, 2, 3, come down. So at this point, you really wanna make sure that you're kind of facing that front left corner there. You're gonna place your hands on your knees, come down and slowly come up. So it's gonna look something like that. Again, you can also do it to the other side if you want to. You can also don't have to be towards the corner if you want to as well. So it's gonna look something like that. From there then, I'm gonna place my right foot out to the right. I'm gonna do a slight hip circle. Starting from the right, hands behind the head, and then come down, bring those hands down and to the back of the hips. And with that, you're going to do another hip circle, but bend those knees. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our last here, slowly coming up. From there, step back, 1, 2, 3, to this position. Hands to head, step out to the right, bring that right finger to the head, pop out, in, circle, front, right, left, open up, slowly, bring the hands out to the front, hands to mouth, behind the head, close that right hand, and left finger in front. Come down, raise the hands, left hip, flick that right hand out, stand up, flick that left hand out, and body wave. From there, a few steps, hands on hips, again another body wave, and circling to the left to this pose here. From there, step back on the left, and 1, 2 skips, come up onto releve, and down. From there, right, left, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. From there, right hop, left hop, step, step, 1, 2, 1, 2. Left, right, left, right. From there, 1, 2, pop, circle up to your pose. 1, 2, 3, come down and up. Right step, come down to here. From there then, you're going to take really quick steps, kind of towards the left side of the room or to wherever your spot is, it doesn't really matter. But you want to make sure your feet are together, and you're going to bend your knees, really lean forward, place those hands on those thighs, and you're going to look down. So then from here, you're going to wait like a count or so. Then you're going to hop, so your feet are hip distance, arms are going to be down this side. Then we're going to bring those hands out, slightly lean forward, and bring it in. So it's going to be like that. And with that, you can also bend your knees slightly as you bring your hands in. So palms facing down, and then palms facing up when you bring them in. So I'm going to be doing kind of the back row part, but front row actually will be kind of on their knees. So then from here, so like here, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So from here, I'm going to pop that left hip out. I'm going to bring my hand like this, so right higher than left, palms, both palms facing front. And then I'm going to circle them kind of to here. So right's going to be lower than left here. Both arms should be vertical. And I'm going to be sitting onto my right hip. From there, then one more time, one more hip pop with the left. I'm going to raise my right hand, look down, and come back down. So with this, kind of looking to the left, coming back for center, looking down, and then back to center. From there then, I'm going to, again, kind of straighten my legs. I'm going to reach my right arm towards the left side, left arm towards the right side here, and I'm going to bring it in, like this. From there then, I'm then going to do kind of the opposite, so now left hand is going to reach way out to the right. And with that we're going to go 1, 1, 2. And then 1, 1, 2. So there's going to be 2 of those. It's going to be slow on the first step. And then as we bring our left foot in, we're going to go 1, 2 motions to that place. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 to here. From there then, I'm going to place my right foot out to the right, extend my right arm to the left side, then I'm going to sit onto my right hip. I'm going to bring both my hands, the back of my hands, to my right cheek, like this. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, flick out to the right. So again, if I'm here, we're going to do 1, 2, flick. So with the hips, you can add a little hip if you want to, but you can just do this if you want, so no hip. But you want to flick that left foot out to the right behind it. So with the hand, it's going to be going around, left, back, right, down in front, and then flick out to the right. From there, you're going to take a few steps and hop. So this part we should know. So 1, 2, 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Now I'm going to be switching over to the center part. So instead of doing this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to go 1, and then 2 to here. So I'm going to kind of stick out that left hip. I'm going to bring my hands to the left side, so the left should be far out, and I'm going to slowly switch and close my hands into a fist as I sit and stick out my right hip. So it's going to be like 1, 2 to here. And then from there I'm going to hop and run to jump my left foot around until I'm facing to the right. And with that, again, arms are going to come down and behind the hips. So it's going to look like this. So now as we do that part before we go on. So after our 1 and then 2 here, quickly run to your spot, come down, hop, forward, bring those arms in, to the left, center, down, center, bring it to the left, and in, right, 1, 2, in, right again, 1, 2, in, step right, sit on right, circle, and flick out to the right. 1, 2, 3 steps, same thing, so right, hop, right shoulder, hop, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here, bring it out to the left, and slowly bring it out to the right, and then rondage on that left foot. So second chorus is pretty much the same as the first one, so I'm not going to go over that again, but there is something a little bit different about the end of this chorus that we'll go over. Also, another thing that changes in the second chorus, let's say from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So everyone's going to be standing at this point. Again, you're going to go left hand, right hand, and then from there you're going to pop your hands out, but you're also going to pop that left hip out and bring it in. So it's going to be like 1, 2, then 1, 2, pop up. So the first change in our first chorus, so after our first 1, 2 here, instead of coming here, we're going to just place our right foot behind, turn to face the left, lower that head, hand's going to be on chest, and then from there you're going to wait like a counterstill, and then you're going to slide back onto that right foot, and you're going to flick those hands up above the head. You're then going to take a few steps here, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. You can also do it to the other side, so instead you could go like this, 1, 2 to here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Second change is going to be after this part, in which you can again either do the center part or you can slide and do kind of like the hands. So in this case I'm going to, for my transition, I'm going to slide to the left, and I'm going to circle my left arm first, and then my right hand to my shoulder. Left hand's going to come to the hip. Again, you can do it to the other side if you want to, so you can go like 1, 2. So whichever one you want. And from here, Again, switching over to the center part, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2 to here. So I'm going to take one step to the right hand's going to come up. You can round your right hand if you want, up towards the ceiling. Left hand same way. Place that right toe, bring it in, and pop up. So it's going to be like a little hit and pop, like that. And with that you can do a little flip with your hands, so like that. And you're going to take 2, 3 slow steps, or slides back, whichever one you want to think of. I'm going to cross my hands in front of myself and slowly close them to a fist. So 1, 2, 3, until I'm kind of facing that front left corner. So, moving on to the bridge then. So after our slides, I'm going to actually turn to face kind of front left corner, right toe next to left foot. I'm going to do a little stroke of my hair here with my left hand, so you can really do whatever you want. Technically, you're supposed to be walking towards the right, so it's going to be like 1, 2, flick, like that. But I'm going to do it to left so that I can transition to other things. That's just me, but it doesn't really matter. So if I'm here, I'm going to go 1, 2, flick up. So 2 slow steps. Then I'm going to place my right foot out towards the front. 1, so 1, 2. So little pats with my hands just like this. Stick out that right hip, come down to the left, and then from there I'm going to go 1, 2. So it's going to be like a little hug towards the front, and then coming back. So with that, you really want to sink into that right leg and come up. So it's going to be like 1, 2. From here, switching over to the next chorus part, or the next center part, very quickly. So we're going to go 1, 2. So I'm going to push my hands out front. I'm going to switch sides, and then I'm going to bring my hands into kind of like a prayer and close them together. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, switching over to the next center part. There's a lot of center parts in this one. But I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So the hands are a little bit harder, so let's go over that. So with that, you're going to bring your right finger up to your mouth. You're then going to bring your palms together. You're going to close them slowly into a fist. Then you're going to go 1, 2 with your hands. So wave, starting with your right wrist up, and then your left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to do that kind of in 2 steps and 1 slide. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So starting with the right, so right skip, left skipped, slide, bringing those feet together. So at this point, you want to be facing that front left corner. Then you're going to wait. I'm going to be waiting another little count, because then the next center part's going to come. So then from here, you're going to go 1, 2. So I'm just going to slide back onto my right foot. I'm going to circle my hand fist like this, so left and or right and back. Circle around until the right's in front, like that. So 1, 2. So as we come to here, you're then going to open up your hands. Both palms should be facing towards the front. So 1, 2. From there then, I'm going to then, again, switch over to the next center part, but we're going to slide our hands in towards ourselves, just like this. So right hand's going to come to the left shoulder, left hand's going to come to the right hip. So 1, 2, open up. So with this, open up, and then from there I'm going to bring prayer hands up above my head, like this. And then from there, I will come down onto my left knee, and I'm going to bring my hands into this hand position. So again, with this, you're going to basically open up and spread out your hands towards the back, but you want to keep your wrist and your middle finger together. And with that, you can tilt your head to the right. So again, it's 1, 2, and then 1, 2 to here. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our last, let's just go over the part that, is new. So after here, from here, slide back, 1, 2, right, left, and then slide 1, 2 here. Right, left, little pop here. 1, 2, 3 steps to your spot, and then to the first center part. So from there, 1, 2, step 1, 2, either to the right or left, a little flick if you want to. Step 1, 2 with the pats, circle with hands, bring it together. Switch to the next center part, push those hands forward, and bring them to your cheek. Again, another switch. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Switching over to, again, the next center part. From there, 1, 2 with a little weight in front. From there, slide in for the next center part. Open up, bring those hands up above the head, and come down to the knee. So then, from here, you're going to come up with a little booty wave if you want to. So come up, 1, 2, 3. Step out to the left, and you're basically going to flick and open up your arms kind of gently here. So it's going to look like that to the left. Then from there, we're going to switch over to face the right. Again, raise the hands and slowly come out. As we do that, you can kind of melt down. So again, if it's here, then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to slide my left foot in just for a transition. From there, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 3, and 4 to here. So again, it's going to be to the right, cross and to the right, cross left. From there, come up to the right, and then come down. So 1, 2, down. So at this point, you want to make sure your knees are bent, hands are on knees. From here then, I'm then going to switch over very, very quickly to the next little part. We're going to go 1, 2. So I'm going to slide my left foot in. I'm going to kind of bring my left arm from the right over, or from the right to the left here, until my left shoulder is back, feet together, knees kind of bent here, arms out to the side. So palms facing up, hands are as fists. I'm going to do 1 pop forward with the left shoulder. Then I'm going to step left, right, as I sweep that right arm to the left side. Then 1, 2. So it's going to be right, left, circling those hands up and flicking them. And then from there, I'm going to come down into the left, and I'm going to turn, step, turn, circle. So kind of 2, 3 steps until you're facing front. I'm going to be traveling to the right, so I'm going to be turning to the right. You can also do it to the left. So with that 1, 2, 3 to here. So again with that part, so after our 1 and 2, we're going to go 1, 2, pop forward, right, left, down to left, and then a little spin. Again, right, left, and then a little slide with the arms, same thing there. From there, you can either do this to left, right, or front. I'm going to show you to the right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, flick out. So it's going to be flick out to the right just like this, and then we're going to go in 2 movements, 1, 2, so bringing it in twice, just like this as fist, flick out again to the right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, flick. Then from there, I'm going to kind of switch over to the center part. We're going to cross, down, to the left, and up to the right. So that part should be the same. So then after this, pretty much the same as we did in the first course, maybe little changes here and there, but we'll go over that. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2, and back, front, side, 1, 2. From here, instead of sliding, we're going to go 1, 2, and then hop together. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So first right, left, and then right, left in, bending those knees. So 1, 2, 1, 2, come up and hop. From there, you can walk to your spot 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to here. So after our last 1, 2 here, to the right, and then come up. You should be facing front. From here, we're going to go to something different. So with that, we're going to place that right foot down. We're going to hop onto our left foot, and we're going to rond de jambe that right foot around. So it's going to look something like that. Right hand is also going to circle from the front to the right. So palm is facing away from you at this point. Then you're going to take a few steps, maybe like 2 steps. Then you're going to place your right foot out to the right. Come up onto that left heel. Push that right hand up towards the ceiling to the left. And then from there, bring it in and come onto your left foot. From there, we're going to hop left, right. And then we're going to push the right hand out up towards the ceiling. Left hand's going to be kind of to the mouth or shoulder, doesn't really matter. So again, if I'm here, so it's going to look like this, and then 1, 2, like that. Then we're going to go again 1, 2 to here. So it's going to be feet together, arms crossed, and then come down. So you can either come down to the right or to the left corner, just like that. On your count, you're then going to turn in towards the center. So since I'm facing right, I'm going to turn face left here. I'm going to bring my hands behind my back, right toe next to left foot here. And then from there, we're going to cross, turn back towards the front right corner. Again, come down and come up with the hands here, like that. Cross, down, to left. And then from here, we're going to go to our ending pose. So technically, you're still going to be doing this hand. But you can either do it standing, and you're going to be facing to the right here, or you can lean forward like this, so really kind of try to have that arch in the back. And also make sure that your head's up. So not like this, like this. And that's your ending pose. So now let's review that part before we end this tutorial. So from our coming down here, we're going to come up 1, 2, 3 steps to here, turn to face to the right, and bring it together. To the right, left, up to the right, and down. From there, center part, bring it to the left, pop that left shoulder, right, left, come down, and turn, step to your spot. From there, right, left, we'll slide to your spot again. From there, out. 1, 2, bring it in, bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, come up. From there, same thing to here. From there, 1, 2, 1, 2 in place, and hop. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. From there, hop, rond de jambe. 1, 2, 3, step back onto that right foot, bring it in, hop, 1, 2 to here, step, 1, 2 to your corner. From there, turn to face in towards the center, turn to face out again, 1, 2, 3, and then ending pose to here. Great job, guys. Give a hand to yourself because you learned this whole dance. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned all of this dance with me. That makes me really happy. And if you wish to review or you've learned this part, you take a look down in the description box below. Anyways, I challenge you guys to better me because I know you can. Also, please do subscribe for more cool dance tutorials like this. If you haven't, that would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next dance. Happy dancing.